I think I saw a ghost. Why you here walking around on my home street?
Hey guys, welcome back to the week of Spiffed Up. So this week I bring you guys our first Halloween makeup tutorial. I am really excited to be doing this look today. It is a top skull bleeding gold. I didn't want to do the entire skull because I felt like everyone was kind of doing that already, so I wanted to make it a little different, even though it's not that different from what you've already seen. But it's a super easy tutorial. Not many products were used, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on my beauty Instagram, which is @SpiffedUp. This is the username right here. This is where I'm going to be posting a little bit more of my Halloween looks. So if you don't see them on this channel, they're going to be on my Instagram as like little mini Halloween tutorials. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get started with this half skull bleeding gold. Hey there everyone. Okay, so we are going to get started using our Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and I'm going to be taking that on my Morphe E54 brush, and I'm only going to be covering the bottom half of my face up to like my mustache and downwards, just because I knew I was going to paint the rest of my face. And then I'm going to be taking my Airspun loose powder, and I'm just going to be setting that. Next, I am taking my Too Faced sketch marker, and I'm just going to be outlining everything that we are going to be painting. So, and plus it's going to show like where my border is at, like if I need more foundation or if I need to go lower. So, and I'm just going to be starting right here in the mouth area, and I'm just going to be starting on one half and then working on the other half. I'm not going to be doing like one side of the face only and then work on the second side of the face. I'm going to be going back and forth on each side. And I really like using the sketch marker to really sketch everything out. It's not a great eyeliner for like, you know, to do like a wing or anything like on your eyes. But honestly, to sketch out for like Halloween looks, I found this to be very sturdy and stiff to like really make everything nice and precise. So in case if you guys are like aren't comfortable drawing like a skull out like this, it's always nice to have like a reference picture. So always just make sure to kind of like have one by your side, have it up on your phone, just have it next to you, just like a good reference. That way it's a lot easier and a lot smoother whenever you are creating this look. So, and honestly, make it or break it with these teeth, because teeth will mess you up if you don't get them right. And if you still aren't comfortable with them, you can quickly just draw like the lines instead of having to draw like individual teeth. So this is basically what you should have when you're first starting out. So next I'm just taking a black liner, and I'm just kind of getting that into my waterline and into my lash line, just so that I don't get the water activated face paint so close to my eye area. Next I am taking my Mayron Paradise paint in white. And if you guys are really looking for like really good quality Halloween makeup, or just, you know, all year long, just theatrical makeup, really good quality stuff, I picked this up here in Corpus Christi at the Theatrical Boutique. It's a really nice store, especially for beginners, for experts, for pros, anything like that. Dan literally has everything in his store. I mean, he has water activated face paints, he has contacts, he has liquid latex, he has brush cleaners. So just make sure to go and check him out. I'm not sponsored with him through this video, but I just wanted to give him a quick mention because I appreciate the fact that he brought such a good quality store to Corpus Christi, because we needed it, girl. And as you can see right here, I'm just taking a spray bottle to kind of just activate the water activated face paint. And honestly, you can pick those up like $1 each at Walmart, and just, you know, put a little water in them and just spray directly onto the pan just to activate the product. So I covered my entire face with white, and then I went in afterwards with the black just to cover everything else. And the reason why I had that one black eye first was because I was like, oh, I'm going to start with this. And then I realized that if I got the white and the black mixed up together too close, it would turn gray. So I was like, let me get the lightest parts out of the way first, and then I'll cover the black. So always just keep that in mind. Do all the lights first and then the darks. So be very precise with this. I am taking a few of my Real Techniques brushes. You can pick those up like at CVS. You can pick them up at Ulta. And I'm just using the fine liner brush from Real Techniques. So I think it's a really great brush, especially for special effects makeup, because it's just really nice and precise that you can get in there into those nooks and crannies and fill everything in. So now I'm just going to start again with the teeth. As you can see, the white kind of covered the eyeliner that I put underneath. So now I'm just going to go back in with the black water activated face paint, and I'm just going to go back in there and outline the teeth. So basically I'm kind of just like starting at the bottom and then kind of like working it upwards and flicking it out. But towards the direction of like the teeth. So if like I'm doing it on the right side, I'm flicking it towards the right, and then if it's on the left side, of course I'm going to be flicking it towards the left. And I found that it was a lot easier doing it like that, and I kind of still got the shape of like skeleton teeth. And if you feel like you made a mistake, like you went outside your borders, you can definitely take like your foundation and kind of just like go over top with that. And as you can see, I'm kind of like cleaning up underneath, and then that kind of black kind of smudged a little bit more, and I was like, crap. So I kind of just worked with it, and I kind of made like a slight shadow right next to those borders. So now I'm just going to start adding all the details, like the kind of like squinching marks, and I'm just kind of, you know, referencing on that picture that I had. But it's really simple on this part. You just want to make sure, like, I always make sure that I make a face, like I look in the mirror and I kind of like, you know, look kind of mad, and I see where those lines are at, and I kind of just will enhance them with the black. And now I'm just going to be taking some black eyeshadow here. You can take any black eyeshadow and kind of just mattify everything just so that it doesn't look so shiny. So I'm taking that onto the eyes, I'm taking that onto the temples, I'm taking that onto the nose, and then I'm adding a little shading onto the forehead. You know, gotta give this skull look a little contour. Can't just leave it flat. So, and I'm just taking like several brushes to kind of blend out and diffuse the black, just because I found that it was a little splotchy over top of the water activated face paint. So now it's just all of the shading, so anywhere that we kind of, you know, added like that squinching mark, we're going to add like a little bit of shading in that. So I'm just taking, you know, several brushes to kind of help diffuse all of those. So these are kind of like your brows. And then right here on the cheekbone, this was like an optional thing. I really just wanted to kind of make it a little different from what I've seen. So I'm just kind of adding like a slight contour with the black up in that cheekbone area. And then just kind of connecting it to the second tooth that you see right there. I'm just kind of connecting it and kind of just blending everything out. And then I'm just going to be doing it onto the nose area as well. You know, the more shading that you add, the more lifelike it's going to be. It's not going to look as flat. So I'm also taking that onto the teeth as well and kind of creating like V's where the lines end. And then I'm just kind of connecting them. And that's sort of going to be like our gums. So now I'm taking Kat Von D's pigment in Profit. I honestly love this stuff. I have used this now probably in 2 of my tutorials, and it's just so pigmented that it just looks really nice on like any type of look that you do. So Halloween or like glam, this pigment is like amazing and it's perfect. So I'm kind of just like looking at a picture of like dripping like blood, and I'm kind of just reversing that and using the gold pigment as the blood. So, and you know, it's just really simple, really easy. You want to do it like on the forehead, you want to do it around the eye area, on the cheekbones, by the teeth. So just get really creative with it. I mean, you could cover your entire face in gold if you wanted to. But for this one, I wanted to do it like dripping. So next on the lips, I'm just taking a little bit of chapstick and I'm kind of just coating that bottom lip. And then I'm just taking that pigment right on top. But I use the chapstick as like an adhesive just so that the pigment would stick on. And then I'm kind of just covering all of the areas where I wanted to keep that darkness, like that shadow, the depth. And I was like, wait, holes don't have dripping gold on them. They're kind of just like hollow. So I'm just going back in and filling that in with my sketch marker. So I just wanted to be very like precise with this stuff. Alright guys, and that is the finishing look. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial here and have a great Halloween.